Ooh. Ooh. I am in one of the new DAFs that we've got, and I've already put my little check sheet in earlier on this morning because I'm up at Barnsley at the moment, and I've just pulled this tray out here. I've got this lovely green, is it green? No. I tell you what, I ain't right, something wrong with me. This lovely grey bubbly shit, right, it looks really pretty, doesn't it? It's really nice, isn't that? What do you think? Yeah? The only problem is, right, is when you lift it up, you get that shit all over the place, right? Because with this being on there, all the crap falls through it, and because some idle fucker can't be bothered to clean the fucking mess up, it's all there. I love that. Brilliant, isn't it? I wonder how this one's performing. So we have a look under here as well, shall we? Oh, this is probably the same. Not as bad, I suppose, but this is why I refuse to have this shit about. So I want to bin it out the way so I can then clean up like I end up having to do most of the times. Yeah. Now, well, never mind. Not to worry. Shit happens, as they say. Just get rid of this crap, and I'll dust it off. As you do. Other than that, oh dear. Oh, hello. Other than that, how are you lot doing? Oh, love a dog. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's just so I can get over here a second. So I spotted. I was wrong. See, he's got oodles of brushes, right? Oodles of them. There's one here. I think there's two up there. But not bothered to do anything with them. So I'll have to do it. Fucking dust everywhere. La da 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 da. Ah, honestly, it's just, there's no need for it, is there really? There's no need at all. But let's give it a wipe off, make it look a little bit respectable, so I can actually fucking use it. If we get one of these, wipe it off a bit. Voila! Just like that. See? Vast improvement. And how long did that take me? A couple of minutes. And I could do with wiping the top of that off and all, to be honest with you, but I can't be bothered. Oh man. Yeah. Well, I've had a lovely week off. I did nothing but sleep. I did a lot of sleeping and a lot of basically dossing. I was at work yesterday. It was a bit of a shit day yesterday, to be fair. It was delayed a lot, and there was no need for it really. It was just people being bloody awkward. I just don't get it. Delayed in one location because you've got too many empty trailers in the yard. You're not supposed to have that many. Okay, so until somebody comes and takes some trailers away, you can't drop your trailer. 2.5 hours later, we eventually got allowed to get out. I think there was too many people complaining, I think. But there was no need for it. Absolutely no need for it. So then I went off to another location, albeit fucking further away, and I get delayed there as well. So, I mean, I got back at around about, I think it was about 5:45, I think it was, but fucking, there's no need for that. No need at all. I could have been back at bloody 4:45 if it wasn't for the fact of being delayed so much. But hey, whatever. Such is life. And here, at the moment, I'm having to wait until somebody makes a decision whether they want what I've got or not. So, yeah. That's the problem, mate, when you have returns. I wonder what they're going to do with them, though. I'm a bit, yeah. And I've been here before. I know I have. I can't remember what I came here for. It must have been a collection at some point, I think. It's got to have been. I have been here before because it's so familiar. Anyway, yeah. I hope they make a decision sharpish. Then I've got to go from here down to you, Toxeter, drop off some returns to them, and then, yeah, take these back to the yard. The problem is that, right, is that because we've got returns, really haven't got anywhere to put them. I mean, if it was me and I was trying to fob these lot off, I think what I'd do is go, well, you know, if you ain't gonna have them back, we can't store them anywhere but other than leave it on one of our trailers, which isn't really the best place to be. I mean, it's in a secure location, I suppose, but you know, you'd be better off if you had them back, because we'd have to charge you for storing them on the back of the trailer because they are yours after all. And I'd make all sorts of rubbish up, I would, you? Yeah, I mean, just to make them, make it feel as though it really isn't going to be worth you leaving these on here. You might as well have them back and just do with them what you want. Shove them in one of the bins if you want. I don't care. But yeah. Why is it that nobody bothers to fucking wipe this shit off? Oh, I don't get it. See, the accumulation of all this grime, it just builds up over time. And it ends up making it look like a fucking eyesore. It really does. And you've got bits all over the place, and I'm not sure whether it's salt or something like that's all over here as well. I mean, or sugar. I ain't sure. I don't think it is sugar, but it might be salt. It's either that or fucking dandruff. It's one of the two, you know what I mean? But, yeah. Oh, man. So I've already wiped the steering wheel off and the column to a point, and the switch gears, done them. But the dashboard now. I mean, if you just wiped it off, if you get bits everywhere, just wipe it off. I mean, all over the door. There's shit all over the door. I mean, I don't even know why. I don't even know what it is. As a matter of fact, it looks like it could be something like powdered milk, like coffee mate type of stuff. You know what I mean, do you? Yeah. I don't know if you can actually see that at all. Oh, and the crevices there, look. Right. It is pretty much everywhere. So, look at how the dirt has accumulated already, look. Right. It's bizarre, isn't it? Instead of it being a nice, shiny, nice new truck, it's turned out to be a bit of a, yeah, a bit of a cack box. So, as always, because I end up having to do it, I might as well get on with it, hadn't I? I might as well get on with it. Fuck me. He's even got grease up the fucking door lock. Anyway. Oh. That'll do for now. It'll do for now. Oh dear. On the Friday, last Friday, I went off to Payton to go and get my tattoo done that I've been ranting about for the last God knows how long. And when I gets down there, I stopped at one of those hotel things, and it was a travel. Is it Travelodge? Yeah. To be honest with you, my feelings on that is that the money that I paid for the room, I mean, it was far too expensive for what I got. Instead of there being a quilt on the bed, there was just a bed sheet. They got this thing that went across the bottom of the bed. Not well. It was sort of like about a foot up from the edge of the mattress, and it was about a foot wide, and it went across the thing. All it was just a bit of decoration. That's all it was. There was no fucking purpose for it whatsoever. It was just a piece of decoration, and it was. And the only thing I had to sleep underneath was which basically felt like it was a bed sheet, the one that you sleep on. Oh, this is fucking shit. This is, and it was uncomfortable. The mattress was like a fucking board. It was just awful, so uncomfortable, absolutely crap it was. So I had a crap night's sleep the night before I'm supposed to be going and having my tattoo done. I'll get up early, just trying to lie there and get as comfortable as I can as I'm waking up. I'm like, fuck it. So I get out of bed, piddles about a bit. The only good thing that I could say about that was the young lady downstairs had a charger for my phone, because I'd forgot my fucking charger and my phone was dying. So she gave me a little plug wall thing so I could plug my USB into it. That's the only really good thing that there was there. Unbelievable. The bedroom window, even though it would only lift up about 4 inches, right? Safety feature. But the actual locks, when you close it, the locks to hold the window in place and lock it, they were busted. They don't even work. They were fucked. The left hand side one, the little claw thing would swing out, but it wouldn't locate. It kept pushing it out the way, and the right hand lock was just snapped off. It was fucked. But in the bottom corners, right, because they obviously know that these are fucked, they've put 2 screws in the window, right, which wedge when you close it down. It wedges. I'm like, this is pathetic. This is. Don't nobody ever fucking do any maintenance on these places. I mean, this is rubbish. £89. I mean, if I'd have paid £49, probably wouldn't be too bothered. But fucking 89 quid for that shit. I shan't be doing that again. Fuck that. No way. Absolutely wank. Proper wank. As a matter of fact, I've been better off sleeping in a fucking blow-up bed at my sister's mate's house. That'd have been much more comfortable. But I'd already booked it, and there you have it. So then I walked along the road, and when I got out in the morning, and I made my way to the shop. And as I'm walking off, I come to this junction and looked up, and there's the bridge, thinking that was the bridge I'm supposed to walk underneath. Turns out it wasn't. There's a one further on down, but it don't matter because it still led the same way. But I did walk a little ways in the wrong direction to start with. Oh dear. Because as I walked under the bridge, I come to a set of traffic lights. I'm thinking, I'm sure we go straight over these lights now. So I walk off, and I walk up the hill, and I walk round the bend, and as it starts to break into like the housing estate, I'm thinking, this ain't right, this just isn't right at all. I'm sure I'm supposed to be somewhere else. So then I puts the phone down and phones my sister because she was stopping at a friend's house, and I'm like, and luckily a friend answers the phone and she tells me which way I've got to go and directs me to the shop. And all it basically was, I had got underneath the wrong bridge, so walks off down the high street and voila, there we are. There's the shop. So gets in there, faffs about, sets me GoPro cameras up, and then we start doing the old Tatteroonie. Yes, I think we started at around about I don't think it was much after 11 o'clock, I don't think, to be honest with you. We had a couple of stops for probably around about 15 minutes, couple of them, but by the time we'd finished the whole thing, it was what time was it? About 10 to 5, I think. 4:45, 10 to 5. So it was a good one. You know what I mean? It took a while, but I mean there was a lot of work involved. We had to do a bit of a alteration with the orientation of what was there, because as brilliant as the design was they come up with, which is not what I was expecting. I wanted the main focus to be shifted round a bit, and then add all that after, which he did that anyway, but I had no idea that's what he was going to come up with. So because you know, me being the awkward fucker, oh dear.
You ain't taking them. You're not going to take them. You're not going to take them. Right, I'll let them know.
They're not going to take them. So, yeah, once he'd retraced the main part and then just put that on my arm in the centre and put that as an outlier, and then the rest of what he did, he just put it on the side so he could look at it, and got his pen and just started to freehand it, all the areas we needed. And then he did the whole thing then, and just, it was just like magic. That's all I can say. It was just like fucking magic as it started to appear. And fuck me, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Most of you have probably seen it on Facebook anyway, but I can show you if you're that interested. And it's starting to make its way. So just so all the skulls, the main part is her, and the eye was added and the skull on the top. I know it's just coming to life as it starts to heal up. I've got the bruising coming through at the minute, but it is only a few days old now. But yeah, well and truly awesome as far as I'm concerned. I really do think it's brilliant. But yeah, the guy's a genius. He really is. Come on, stay upright, you bloody. Yeah, so I enjoyed it. It was good fun, and I'm now thinking of my other arm now, what I can add to what I've already got on there. So that'll be interesting, I suppose. You know what I mean? Something to do, I suppose. Something to do. Something to do. Just got to try and think of what I can put on there. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know. See, on this one here, I've got my skull, but it's sort of it's more like a skull kind of masky kind of thing, and it's got all these bony kind of things and red eyes. I had the eyes redone, not my choice, that was their choice. They says, could you just touch them up for me please, and because I'm not quite happy the way they've turned out. Not me, that's Madden, that is. She said that. I'm like, really? Well, yeah, I want touching up. So that's what they did. But other than that, it was a wonderful couple of days down there. On the Friday morning, we went. There was me, my sister, and a friend. We went off and walked all through Paynton. Sat in a couple of cafes and we had a drink. Like, you know, I had coffee, they had beer. Well, booze. And yeah, we ended up walking through all that lot, and we started on the morning. Was it the Friday morning? We went and got ourselves a parking ticket. We for some unknown reason, we got it in our head that it was 12:10, but it wasn't. It was 11:10, and by the time we got back, it was like fucking 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And fuck knows when all that time went, because we just went playing the arcades for a bit on the penny pushing machines, like, you know, and just walked about the shops and all that sort of shit. And before you knew it, it was knocking on 5 o'clock. I mean, we had food, we had drink, this, that, and the other, but didn't realise the time went so bloody quick. And of course, they're that shit up there with parking, and they charge a fucking fortune for it. And then obviously, if you're late, you get fined, and we end up with a bloody parking fine. Well, we split it between the three of us and we paid it off. So yeah, as if they don't charge enough as it is. But anyway, that's another thing. Right, I'm going to go, and I'll endeavour to speak to you a lot later. Have a wonderful day, morning, afternoon or evening, or whatever it is you're doing. Enjoy yourself, right? Have fun. I'll speak to you a lot later. Ta-da! Bye! Yeah, gotta found these up now.